Hello and welcome to the video tutorial on eWizard emails. In this video we will learn about emails editing, how to use blocks and different components to build a brand-specific email. To start editing the email, you must be logged in eWizard. Once in your library, choose the required email and press the Edit button. The editing interface looks as follows. At the top left of the page, there is the burger menu where you can see all the sections of your eWizard account and easily switch between them. Next to it, you can see the mode you're currently in. At the top center of the page, you can see the Preview, Edit, and Translate buttons to switch between these modes. You can always go to the Help options within the Edit mode and access your profile menu using the corresponding icons at the top right of the page. Let's get back to the left side of the page. Here you can see the Test drop-down button with such email check options as Send a Test and Device Simulator. Next to it is the name of your current email. On the other end of this bar you can see the Editing Controls field, which contains the Undo and Redo buttons to cancel the last action and repeat the changes discarded, the Save button to save all your changes, the Comments, and the More Options buttons. The email consists of predefined items and units. These are the components, blocks, and placeholders. Choose the required item from the left sidebar and add it to your email layout. On the right side of the page, the panel displays the element-specific editing options such as styles, properties, and settings. Styles are the same for all components. Here you can edit the background, padding, and border parameters, while properties are unique for each element. Select the Settings tab to set one style for the whole email layout to keep the original appearance. You will maintain the consistency of the email background and its size. At the bottom of the page, you can see the Structure Mode switch and Layout Scaling tools. The Structure mode can be turned on or off if necessary, and allows enabling or disabling the outline of the blocks and components in the email. Now let's proceed to the actual editing. As we mentioned before, the left sidebar consists of the Components, Blocks, and Placeholders tabs, which allows you to add the elements, the components, blocks, or placeholders into the email. Components are free elements that we can add independently. They are smaller functional custom and default units. A block is a group of components that are tied together in one container and are already styled. A placeholder is one or several empty containers that are used as constitutive parts for your email layout. The template layout allows managing the email components, text, images, etc., and the blocks by rearranging content by dragging and dropping it to the desired place. To do that, drag the item from the left sidebar and drop it inside the email layout. Please note that you can add a component to an existing block, but you cannot put a block inside another block. Make sure to place the component only inside the branded block, not outside of it, or use pre-styled default blocks from the menu. It's the best way to create an email that will be rendered correctly everywhere and to ensure its best look when it gets to the customer. Using default blocks guarantees the correct display in the user's inbox, as you can be sure that the style of the components is already pre-designed to match the brand's coloring, and email components won't move from place to place. Never prepare email as an image. Use relevant blocks and components. Please don't forget to save your changes by clicking the Save button. Now let's add the block to the email. For example, a new header. For this, we need to go to the Blocks tab on the left side of the page and choose it from the list. To view the name of the block, hover the mouse over the block thumbnail. Now you can drag and drop it to the layout. Since the blocks don't have any properties, as they're available only for individual block components, we can only set the basic settings for the block in the Styles tab: background color, padding, border, and corner radius. In the editor, you can also duplicate the existing block, delete it, or move it within the email layout. Hover the mouse over the block in your email until the Blocks button appears. Select the whole block with all the components. Now you can move this block to the required place, duplicate, or delete it. To change the elements inside the block, double-click the block in the layout area to split it into the individual components. Then we need to click the components we are going to change and edit their settings in the Properties tab. Please note that you can add the header top line to vary the email appearance. For this, in the Properties tab, check the Turn on Header Top Line checkmark. Let's move on to the email components. The Components tab comprises the following items: headings, text, image, button, divider, video, and list. Since each component can be edited separately, let's look at how the button component works. Button is a styled link. In the Properties tab, we can change the button text and add the call to action line. Use the dark background toggle under the text area to switch from the light to dark background and improve the text area visibility. Please pay attention to the text formatting of the button. When you copy the text from an external document, make sure you copy it as plain text, avoiding copying it with external formatting. This applies to any text you add to your email from an external source. Now, add the link to your button in the link field. You can also adjust the line height of the button, align its text, set the full width to the button, and move the button to the left, center, or right. Save your changes and go to the preview to see the result. Now the button navigates the user to the site the link of which was added. In Email Editor, you can work with the tokens, also known as merge tags. Merge tags are used for sending each user a personalized email. To add a token to the email, click on the text and go to the Properties tab. Open the Merge Tags drop-down list and select the token you want to insert. Then click Save. After that, while sending the email from the target system, the merge tags will be automatically changed specifically to each user's information depending on what merge tag you choose from the list. Note, the target system for approved emails is Viva Inside, and for broadcast emails is Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Once you're finished editing your email, you can see how the email will look in the recipient's mailbox. For this, use the Send a Test option. In the Edit mode, click the Test button and choose the Send a Test option. Send a Test pop-up will be opened with the subject of your current email and the names of the recipients. Your email address will be filled in automatically. You can add the emails of other users by typing in their first or last names if needed. Then click Send. Now you will see the email in your inbox. After sending your email for a test, you'll notice that Viva tokens are displayed in the same way as in the editor in Wizard. The recipient will see the tokens displayed correctly after it is sent directly from Viva Vault account. Once the email is ready, send a request to your liaison manager for deployment. Thank you for watching. In case of any questions, please reach out to your designated liaison manager or reach out to our dedicated support team at support@v7.com.